Hi everybody, my name is David and this is the Cartoon Fortress YouTube channel. So great to have you here with me today. In today's video we are going to be featuring several titles from 88 Films. But first, before we get into those, I just want to show this shirt. So this is another reprint from Fright Rags, who I love buying shirts from. This is a reprint of one of their shirts for The Thing. For John Carpenter's The Thing, one of my favorite, not only horror films of all time, but just one of my favorite films of all time, period. And this is a really, really great design here. I love the blue, and then the very familiar design here for fans of the film will automatically recognize, but really, really happy with the work coming from Fright Rags and just the new collections that they're always putting out. And so if you haven't had a chance and you like shirts, and specifically horror shirts, I highly suggest going over to Fright Rags website. I am in no way sponsored by them. I just really like to promote brands that I enjoy myself, and that is definitely the case here. So go to Fright Rags and check out their collections. They really have something for everybody in terms of fans of horror, kind of the horror community in general. You'll absolutely find something on there that you would like to wear. So they also do hoodies and hats and kind of different products. I really tend to just stick with their t-shirts because that's what I have the most interest in, but they do have other offerings on the site aside from t-shirts. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. This is an 88 Films haul, and I have 4 titles here, 3 of which are from the their line of Asian films, and then the last one is an 80s classic that I was very, very happy to get my hands on. So we'll go ahead and start here. First up we have Jackie Chan in Snake in the Eagle's Shadow. Now, I should mention that 2 of these titles, this and then the last title that's not from their Asian line, I actually got through Amazon UK because they were sold out on the 88 Films site. I like to buy titles as much as I can just direct through the labels, but sometimes in cases like this, I have to go through Amazon or other means to pick up the titles. So that was the case here, but I'm happy that I got the limited edition slipcover version of Snake in the Eagle's Shadow. I'm really just kind of starting to dive into the early work of Jackie Chan. I fairly recently here unboxed their limited collector's box set, beautiful box set for The Young Master, also featuring Jackie Chan. So if you want, you can go back on the channel and watch that video. But I'm really excited to be kind of picking up steam with 88 Films and bringing in titles from their collection. I'm mostly interested in their Asia line, but they do have a slasher line. I believe they have some Italian films, but I'm mostly interested in the Asian cinema titles. So Snake in the Eagle's Shadow. Now this is, let me get you some specs here. So this is a runtime of 97 minutes. Trying to see if I can get a year on here as well. And of course I'm on camera, so the pressure is on. And yeah, definitely not 2021. That was the year this disc was released. There we go, 1978. And I do want to mention as well that this is a Region B locked title. 88 Films is based out of the UK, and if you follow this channel at all, you know I buy a ton of stuff out of the UK. So this is a Region B locked title. If you're interested in expanding your collection and you live in the States like I do, or even if you live internationally and you want Region A titles from the States, I strongly advise just dropping 150 bucks or so and picking up a region free player. It is the best move you can make as a collector, seriously. It just expands your ability to bring in really stellar titles into your collection, and I got a great Sony player off Amazon for 150 bucks, and it's served me very, very well. So Snake and the Eagle's Shadow is our first title. All right, next up, so this one I bought direct through 88 Films. This is Jackie Chan in New Fist of Fury. So this is 120 minutes for the 1976 version, and then 83 minutes for the 1980 version. So I'm not sure what I know this is a common thing for 88 Films to include multiple cuts of the film on the release. Obviously that's a substantial difference in runtime, 120 minutes to 83 minutes, so 37-minute difference in runtime there. So I'll be interested to explore this and see what the difference in cuts is there. I'm just trying to see if I can see something really obvious here. Well, it says here that we get new 2K remasters from the original 35mm negatives in 2:35:1 aspect ratio on the original 1976 cut, 120 minutes, and the re-edited 1980 cut, which is the 83-minute runtime. So not entirely sure what the re-edited version, what that indicates, if that was something in which Lo Wei, the director here, was involved in, or what the case might have been there. But at any rate, I'm really, really excited for New Fist of Fury, and of course that seems to be commenting directly on Bruce Lee. So I'm not sure again, what the dynamic was there with obviously Bruce Lee's death, and then Jackie Chan kind of being the new star, if you will. But New Fist of Fury. I do want to mention that I do have and if you're interested in Kung Fu cinema, early Asian cinema, the Bruce Lee, his greatest hits collection from Criterion is absolutely stellar. So if you're into early Kung Fu Asian cinema, I definitely advise picking that up as well. But here we have New Fist of Fury. All right, next up, we move away from Jackie Chan and we go to Jet Li, and this is The Master. So all of these are the limited slipcover editions, which they include some extra goodies on the inside. So this is Jet Li. I watched the trailer for this one, and it looks like a ton of freaking fun. All of these do, but I just love the kind of the aesthetic and the style of early Asian cinema. When I should say like Kung Fu cinema, not obviously there's much earlier Asian cinema than the 70s and 80s, but a lot of which I have in my collection. But I guess we'll say earlier Asian cinema. But I think this is from 1992. And so this is 93 minutes. And we get a new 2K remaster again from the original 35mm negatives in 1:85:1 aspect ratio. And then on the inside we get fold out poster, we get some I believe lobby cards, and the artwork featured on these titles, most of the titles from the Asia line from 88 Films, is done by Kung Fu Bob O'Brien, and his work is absolutely stellar. I love the designs on these. But this is The Master featuring Jet Li. All right, and last up here we have, and I want to make sure that I was actually right in saying that this is the 1980s. Yeah, 1988, because I said 80s classic earlier. I absolutely love this movie. In fact, this is the second movie in this franchise, and I actually prefer it to the first, to be quite honest with you. And I was so sad that that this limited edition set ran out, or was out of stock on the 88 film site. Very happy that I was able to snag one from the Amazon UK site, and luckily, because I always kind of hold my breath, especially when it's coming overseas from Amazon, I always hold my breath on these sets being in good condition, and kind of checking over this set looks like I'm in the clear. But this is Short Circuit 2. So this really kind of follows suit with their the 88 film set for The Young Master that I was referencing earlier, the Jackie Chan film, in that we get a really nice thick box set here, and then on the inside you get the nice book. I believe we get a poster in there, maybe some cards. Anyways, really nice looking set here, and I love the colors on this cover. I mean, could not be nicer, and it's got a nice kind of glisten to it. I don't know, obviously right now we have the shrink wrap on here, so it's gonna be really reflective, but really happy to have this. So yeah, from 1988, and the runtime on this is 110 minutes, and I'm trying to see if this one shows that it, and I don't know if I said for the Master. So the Master is Region B locked. Yeah, so the Jackie Chan and Jet Li titles are all Region B locked. This one, however, I do not see. Maybe when we unbox this, it'll show on the inside what the region coding is. But very excited to have this. Just such a fun 80s movie. I have such great memories of watching this as a kid. I remember we had this taped. My mom taped just a bazillion movies for us off of TV, and this was on, and you always tried to cram as many movies as you could on one tape. So I remember this was recorded on VHS, accompanied by several other movies. But just very fond memories of watching this as a kid, and I'm really excited to have this particular edition in the collection. So what I'd like to do now is switch over to the other camera so that we can get these sets unboxed, so that you guys can be informed on whether or not these are purchases that you would like to make. Now, in terms of Short Circuit and the Young, not the Young Master, Snake and the Eagle's Shadow, these are out of print. In terms of the limited edition runs on these direct on the 88 film site, so I would try your luck on Amazon UK to see if you can snag a copy if you're interested. I don't know currently what their stock situation looks like, so I don't want to say that they're still in stock and have them not be, but it's worth checking out, and if these are something that you're interested in. So let's go ahead and switch to the other camera now. All right, so here we have our stack of films from 88 films. All right, let's go ahead and set this to the side. We'll start off here with Snake in the Eagle's Shadow, featuring the great Jackie Chan. And I kind of did start this so we can get the plastic off easier. There we go. Yeah, really happy to get the limited edition on this one. See if I can actually get the the shrink wrap off here. All right, so really great artwork here, as always on these sets, from Kung Fu Bob. Love the name. And then there is our spine. Here is the back. If you want to pause and read up on the contents included here, feel free to do so. All right, we'll put our slipcover to the side there. So same overall presentation here on the case on the inside. All right, we'll go ahead and set those contents aside for a brief moment, and we do get reversible artwork, which I will definitely utilize. There is the disc art. which mimics the cover by Mr. Kung Fu Bob. All right, I'm going to go ahead and flip this over, and then we'll show you the reversible, or yeah, in this case, the original art. So there we go. All right, so then included here, first let's take a look at the lobby cards, and I don't care to keep the seals on these, so I'll just throw that to the side. So we have really nice stock here on these lobby cards. And then we have the snake and the eagle shadow there on the back. Yeah, so it's going to be the same backing on each of these cards. Sometimes they'll have sketches from Kung Fu Bob and something like that, but in this case we get just the same on the back of each of the cards. All right, so fun lobby cards there. And then finally, we get a single-sided poster here featuring the art by Kung Fu Bob. So really nice addition there. All right, so we have our lobby cards and our poster. All right, makes for a really attractive package with the original art there on the reversible option, and then of course the nice slipcover. So we'll set that aside and move on to our next title here, which is New Fist of Fury. Move over Bruce Lee, I guess. Again, I'm struggling here with the shrink wrap here. Makes for a riveting video. All right, so here we have a more glossy finish. There is the spine. Let's take a look at the back. In fact, right off the bat there, in fact, it says a sequel to the 1972 Bruce Lee classic New Fist of Fury, was the first in a series of low-wave productions to showcase the talents of future megastar Jackie Chan. So they used this as a vehicle to, kind of promote the new star, Jackie Chan. I'm glad they acknowledge Bruce Lee, who's obviously absolutely fantastic. So same info and design, everything there. So here we get a nice hefty booklet, stapled booklet. Let's go ahead and take a look at the disc art. And then we do get reversible cover art, and we will go ahead and follow suit and get this reversed in here. All right, so there is the reversible art. Really great looking art, actually, on that. And then you'll have the same info on the back. Let's take a look now at the included booklet. So we do have a sketch here from Kung Fu Bob on the front and back. Then we have, really thick filling booklet here. Great photos and essays. I'm just astonished at how well these boutique labels do at getting the commissioned artwork and the essays and everything put together for booklets and the supplements that they have on disc. It's really a labor of love, and a lot of these labels, the creative minds behind the actual productions are, they're really fans first. So they really produce sets for fans, by fans for fans, kind of a deal. So a lot of love goes into these releases, and I'm a big fan of that. So here we have new Fist of Fury with the nice glossy slipcover. All right, next up here we have the Master. See if I can help myself out maybe a little bit here. All right. So we have the Master featuring Jet Li from, again, this is 1992. Yeah, 1992. And as I said, I watched the trailer for this one, and it just looks like a lot of fun. Easily piqued my interest. And I am not terribly familiar with the work of Jet Li, almost at all. So I'm excited to see some of his earlier work. And again, this has a glossy finish to it. Give you a look at the back here. Set our slipcover to the side. Same info and spine, everything here. All right, and we definitely get some inclusions on the inside here. Kind of matches what we had with Snake and the Eagle's Shadow with the lobby cards and the poster. All right, take a look at the disc art there, which is phenomenal. And then we do get reversible art. All right, so there is the reversible art. The spine. Same info on the back there. All right, so we'll go ahead and set that aside. Let's take a look at the lobby cards. And it looks like these we do get the sketches on the back of the cards. So there's the first card, or okay, not on this one. Some credits there. All right, so there we go. There we get a Kung Fu Bob sketch. I wonder if he has any books of his artworks. I really love his designs, his art style. And maybe I can get these separated here. All right, and then the last one. Looks like Jet Li is ready for action there. And I hear this scene with his leg caught up here is one of the better, if not the best scene in this particular film. All right, so several lobby cards there to enjoy, and then here we get a single-sided poster with none other than Mr. Kung Fu Bob's artwork. Really great, colorful artwork for sure. All right, so get that and our lobby cards. and our very nice looking glossy finish slipcover there. All right, and last but certainly not least, we have the Short Circuit 2 set here. Limited edition set. I'm not sure if they're going to be doing a standard release of Short Circuit 2. I know that is something that they seem to do. The Young Master went out of print for the collector's box set, and they're doing a more standard release on that. So I assume that will be the case, but boy oh boy do we have a gorgeous looking set here. Some nice spot glossing on the Short Circuit 2 type there on the cover. There we have the spine, and here's the back, and it does have the J card kind of taped to the back here, which I always take off. I'm not a fan of keeping the J cards on, so I will be discarding that. And then, as you can see here, gosh, that's just freaking awesome artwork there on the cover, or on the back rather, and the cover. So let's go ahead and we'll set the box aside. So here we have our Blu-ray case, and on the inside we do get some lobby cards. Let's go ahead and show you the disc there. And then we get reversible cover art. So reversible art is definitely something these guys like to do, which is awesome. And I should mention as well, now that I'm thinking about it, in this haul as well, I actually did get Shaolin Wooden Men, the Jackie Chan film. I got just the standard edition on that, not the limited slipcover version. So just a quick note on that, because that just popped into my head. But all right, here's the reversible original art. Some say he's nuts, some say he's bolts, but can number 5 make it in the big bad city? Keep your wires crossed. Really fun tagline there for the film. And then there we get the details like we did on the back of the J card. Okay, and then here are the lobby cards. Pull the seal off there. All right, there's the first one. Then we just have some film credits there, it looks like. Johnny 5 just, whoops, relaxing as I drop the lobby card. America's Most Electric Leading Man is back this summer with a new movie and a tan. All right, so nice big set of lobby cards here. And sorry, I'm showing the wrong side there. And the last one. I really do like the first film as well. But something about Short Circuit 2 that was just so much fun. All right, so that is the lobby cards, which we want to put back inside our case there. All right, and then next up we have our Perfect Bound book featuring again the beautiful artwork. We'll go ahead and flip quickly through this. So great photos, some great reading. This is definitely a lengthier book, which I am not complaining. So lots of great photos in this one. Very colorful, very 80s looking for sure. Some kind of collage style art there, photos there. Special thanks, and the end. All right, and the last part of this set, so we do get a double-sided poster here. Very thick paper stock that's being used here, and I love this kind of the original art here. Sorry, trying to get this in frame as best I can, and then this is the newly commissioned art. So really great to see that included. All right, so we'll go ahead and put the contents here back in our set. Could not be more excited to have this in the collection. Just a really gorgeous set here from 88 Films. And then of course we have The Master, New Fist of Fury, and finally Snake in the Eagle's Shadow. So really happy with this haul here from 88 Films. All really stellar looking releases. All right, everybody, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to come by the channel and watch this video. Let me know down in the comments below if you have interest in 88 Films. Let me know if this is the first time that you're hearing about 88 Films. I know they're a newer label for me for sure, and one that I'm very excited to bring new titles in from. Lots more Jackie Chan to be had, and some other Asian titles. There's been some of their, even the slasher titles on their site that I've got my eye on. So definitely stay tuned for more coverage from 88 Films on this channel. But if you're interested in film collecting, unboxing videos, that type of thing, I invite you to hit the subscribe button, also the like button, and finally the bell icon. That will notify you when I upload new videos in the future. And until next time, my name is David, and I hope you have an awesome day.